Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and another card making project. Today's card is one that's easy peasy and goes very quick. So what we're going to need today is I'm going to be using the Sentimental Swirls stamp set. I am going to be using the embossing folder painted texture, I believe this one is called. And then for our ink colors, we'll be using Old Olive, and then one of the new colors to Stampin' Up is called Sweet Sorbet. So those are the things we'll be using. We are going to need a card base. This one is 8.5 inches long by 4 1/4, and then it's scored at 4 1/4, and that makes our card base. And we're also going to be needing, this is the Sweet Sorbet, is what I'm using today, and then just a couple scrap pieces of white cardstock. So first thing that we need to do is cut our cardstock down to size. We need this piece cut to 4 1/4 by 4 inches. So we'll just line that up at 4 1/4 and cut. Put that aside. And then we need to cut it this way at 4 inches. So we'll turn it and we'll cut it at 4 inches. Put that to the side. Alright, and that will give us our panel for the front of the card. Alright, set that aside. Next, we need to cut a piece using our dies. These are the scalloped contour dies, and I'm going to be using this third one in to cut a little center piece out. I think this will work. And we'll bring in our Cut and Emboss Mini. Open that up. Put our base. Put our cardstock on. And then our die. Just put that right there. And then the cover plate. And run that through. And that will cut this little piece here for us. So we can move this out of the way. We're done with that. Put that up there. Alright, so we have that. I'm going to put this back in with its dies. Put that aside. Alright, we have that, and then we have this piece that I've embossed. I've already run it through the cut and emboss machine, but now we need to cut it down to size. So we need this piece cut at 5 by 3 1/4. So we're just going to cut off a little bit off of each end. Cut that end off. I want it at 5 inches, so we'll line that up with 5, and we'll cut that. And then we want this to be 3 3/4 wide, so I'm just going to take off a little bit here, and then line it up at 3 3/4, which is there, and we'll cut that. Get rid of all these scraps. Get rid of our cutter. Okay. Now, this textured piece is going to go right on top of our Sweet Sorbet. Put that on. That. Put that right in the middle. Go down a little bit more, I think. All right, clean that out. Now we're going to just set those aside. All right. Now we need a piece of paper here. Don't know where all my there it is. Don't know what I did with that. All right. So now you're going to use the stamps. We need this larger stamp. We need both the outline and the fill. Get those out. Got my block here. Outline, the fill. And I think I'm going to use some of our Memento ink for the outline. So we'll just stamp that up, and we're going to put down 3 of those. I'm going to wipe that off of there. Set that aside. And now we're going to get out that Sweet Sorbet. And we're going to, same thing I've done in previous videos, stamp off and then line that up with your, well, I didn't get a very good hit on that, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, that's better. Now, let's go and fill all these in. There's that. Clean that stamp off. Oh, I do want to stamp our sentiment on here. I'm going to use another stamp set that I have. This one's called Special Moments. It was a special stamp set during the celebration time. But you could use any sentiments that you have that you like. I'm going to use this one because it says, just a card to say you're amazing. And I like that. I stamp it up, and I'm just going to stamp it down here toward the bottom of my little piece here. There we go. All right. I think we're done with that. Wipe this off. Okay. Now, cut out our flowers. And I have got some flowers already stamped and cut out. So just to speed things up a little bit, I'm going to use them. 3 of them in here. Now, also in this stamp set are some little leaves. It has, again, the outline and the fill. So we are going to get that out. And the fill is right here. So we're going to use both of those. Get that back out here. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Get that cleaned off. Okay. And then our fill thing. And do exactly what we did before. Oh, I did that one, didn't I? Well, I forgot to stamp off. need to redo that one. That one. Okay. Get the fill, put that back on. And let's just stamp it off and redo that one. Okay. Clean those up. And I think that's all I need. So we'll set this aside. All right, let's cut these leaves out. One and these two here. All right, get rid of that. These won't take too long to cut out. There's one. Trim some of that down, make it a little easier to cut around. And we'll cut that. There's two. And one more. And there we have 3 leaves. So we'll push these aside, get rid of that. All right, now let's assemble our card. All right, let's see. I think we're going to put one here, and one down here. Just kind of like that. Just put a little grouping of flowers on here. All right. Put that one there. One here. A little bit of glue. We'll just put that one right there. Okay, now we're gonna just tuck these leaves in. Same thing. Put glue on that end, one there. I think this one, I'm gonna cut the bottom off just so I can tuck it in there a little bit farther. So it's not sticking out as far. On glue. And we'll put that one down in there. See how that can tucks that in there just a little bit nicer. And where do we want this one? Do we turn that one a little bit? We can put that one in there. All right. We will tuck that one like that. Now, I have some little pearl dots here. Get my little tool. Oh, wow, he just flew all over there, didn't he? I'm just going to put little pearls right in the center of the flowers. That one. Got one more here. And that one. Okay, put that aside. Oop, I'm losing pearls. Now, I do want to put some dimensionals on the back of this. So we're just going to flip this over and put one each of my corners. So you can see this was a scrap piece of paper that I had left over from another project. So I'll take these backs off of here. And then put that away. Then you can decide, do you want it right in the middle? Do you want it off to the side? But I think today I'm going to put this one right in the middle. You could certainly do whatever you like the best. And you know what I am going to do too, because I want to have a little time to be able to move this around. So if you put a little glue on your dimensionals, that'll make it so they don't instantly stick down, and it gives you a little time that you can move this and get this placed exactly how you like it. Because I know I need a little bit more. Just at that, like that. Perfect. And now we'll attach this panel to our card base. So, do the corners. Around. And then you just center this. And get on my line straight. And there you are. A quick and easy card. I hope you enjoyed today's card project. If you have, leave a comment or thumbs up. And I hope you join me back here again soon. Have a great day. Bye.